So I am vlogging because for the next like 5 days I'm doing no Instagram, and instead we're gonna just do other stuff, see what we can do to fill in our time without social media. But I do want to say my main goals is to read more because I want to finish a lot of books this July before summer ends. So my goal is to read a lot over the next, I don't know if it's gonna be 5 days or a week, we're gonna see. It's easier for me to do 5 just because then I can have time to edit this video and get it out to you. So I might just be filming for the next 5 days. But yeah, so that's kind of the goal. So let's get into this video. First thing on the list is to spend time with Jesus and get some things done on my to-do list. So I'm gonna start reading Songbirds of no, that's the last one, Sunrise on the Reaping, and I'm starting on page 90. Sorry, there's like construction work in the bathroom going on. Page 90, and we'll see how far I get. Decided that I am going to work on the bookshelf right now, so I'm gonna show you guys a little before and then I'll show you the after when it's done. I have a lot of books, guys, and I'm a little nervous about this, but let's see what happens. So I've decided to make piles. I'm taking off all the books and I'm gonna do books that I haven't read and books that I have read. I think it'd be really helpful for me to do like a TBR shelf. So I have that like second shelf area I have to put all the books that I haven't read but want to read. The only reason I haven't done that before, I mean I sort of have but sort of haven't, is because I like to keep series together, but now it's just a mess because I have some parts of the series together, some not. So I think it'd be good to have a TBR shelf because I have a lot of books that I haven't read that I really want to read, but it's been a slow reading year, so we're gonna try to fix that. Also in this video, we're not putting ourselves down for it, we're just moving forward. So I'm gonna keep pile making. Okay, I have to be completely honest. Doing my shelves this way as like a TBR shelf kind of bugs me because I'm very much, when it comes to my shelves, I like the colors to kind of all flow nicely together, and there's like no flow here. So I don't know what to do. This shelf, square one, I haven't read the Red Queen series. I've read the first book like a couple years ago, but I haven't like finished it. So hello dear, how are you guys? So it's here because I want to reread it. So anyways, this, I have Powerless. I started it a while ago, guys. I could not get in with the trend of it, but I do eventually want to read it. These two, I read the Lunar Chronicles series like, I don't know, December, and I didn't read the little, like, this one has a whole bunch of like short stories in it, and then this one is just like a novella. I haven't read those, but I do want to at some point. Wings of Starlight, this one came out. I started it, was not in the mood for it. That happens a lot, you're gonna see that right now. Started it, was not in the mood for it. Haven't read it. I don't think I'll read this one anytime soon, just because it's based in like Valentine's Day, and I think I would actually kind of want to wait to read it till February, even though it's kind of far away. But anyways, there's that one. This one I do want to read this one this month, so, and this one also. These two are like little romance rom-coms. The Shatter Me new series, this one is Watch Me. This one I'm currently reading, that's why there's a bookmark in it. I just haven't finished it. This one I've had for a while and I haven't read it. This one's, I also haven't read it. This one is part of a series. I do really want to read this one this summer. I started this one. It was really dark and kind of creepy, so I had to take a break. Haven't read this one yet. It's also part of a series, I think, but I didn't know that until after I bought it. So this one's just daunting and scary because it's huge. These two I haven't finished. I think I started this one. I finished the first book in the series. And then I just put my Hunger Games series here because I'm reading the new one and I want to add the new one there. That's kind of that. But I feel like the colors are kind of everywhere. So maybe I need to mess around with them a little bit. But I'm not sure. I just gotta reorganize it. Find a way for it to look better to me. I also have still a bunch of books behind me for up there, those two shelves. And I have a lot of I have graphic design thinking and another graphic design one and another graphic design one. So I have a lot of textbook stuff too, and just random books that rather people just gave them to me that I saw somewhere in a free shelf and was like, oh, I'm gonna get it, and then I just never read it. I also have a few books that I kind of want to get rid of. I just don't know where to get rid of them at. So I might just Goodwill them. Okay, so it's the next day, day 2 of no social media and trying to do other stuff. So I've decided that for today, I already made my bed and stuff, which I feel like part of the trying to not spend a lot of time on social media is avoiding the bed rot. So I made my bed this morning. I spent some time with my cousins, had breakfast with my family. It's going good. It's a good day. So I've decided I'm gonna do a workout now. Just get some movement. I'm not really a go to the gym person. I'm more of a do it at home. Just because, I don't know, gyms kind of make me nervous. So we're just gonna work out at home. I have an app that I used to follow. I was probably senior in high school where I was so with this app thing, and you know what, life happens, but we're trying to get back on it and I've been doing a pretty good job lately. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also am hanging out with a friend later today, so that's something fun that's planned. I also want to read today. I've been having, I'll share a little screenshot right here. I have a to-do list in my notes app of things that I want to do each day during the next 5 days of not doing social media, and they're small goals, simple things that I felt like are attainable to and just some ideas to replace screen time. So, and just some other random to-dos that I have to get done, but that's the idea. That's kind of my plan for today. I don't remember what else I have on my to-do list. I think reading and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna do a workout. I don't record that because I feel awkward doing that, but I'll come back when I'm done and probably after I'm showered and stuff. But anyways, that's the plan for today. And I think today I want to sit down and plan out videos for the rest of July that I'm going to be doing, and map out the time of the actual filming, editing, and then posting so I can keep up with it. And maybe I'll even do some for August. These are just some ideas, so we'll see what happens. Workout was a success. I give it 2 thumbs up. I did this one, I used I think it's called Fit On app, but it's really good. It's called Tabata something, and basically it's interval training. So you do I think today's was 10 minutes on and then 20 seconds off, or 10 seconds off, something like that. So you basically have 10 minutes of high intensity workouts, and then you have let's just say it's 20 seconds of okay, breathe, walk a little bit around or whatever, and then back into 10 minutes, and you do 10 minutes again of high intensity workout and then back down. So it's just kind of, there's different like levels I think of Tabata. I think there's like some where like can be like 5 minutes on, 15 seconds off, and it's basically just based on like your level or where you're at or what you want to do that day. So I don't know, I'm a big fan of interval kind of training though and stuff like that, those kinds of things, because I like knowing that like, okay, I have this much time where I'm gonna be like go 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 go, and then okay, take a second, breathe, now go 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 go. I don't know, it's just that kind of, I don't know, I think that just keeps me motivated longer. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. I enjoy those kinds of style of workouts. I know like I don't think you need the Fit On app for like, I mean those videos yes, but there's on YouTube, there's like if you search Tabata exercise or whatever, there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, that's that. Okay, I'm gonna shower because I'm sweating and that's gross. So I just went to Trader Joe's with my dad, and I bought myself some flowers. Aren't they so cute? I'm a big fan of carnations, and I like all flowers personally, but these ones, I thought they were really pretty. I've never gotten carnations like this before, so. I needed to be completely honest with you guys though about me doing these me taking these 5 days to do no social media. It has been moments of I forget, and it's like the most random things. Like I'll have times where I'm like being passenger princess in the car, like driving somewhere with somebody, and that is the time where I would, you know, open up my phone and start like looking on Instagram and just scrolling for a little bit, and then I realize, oh, I can't do that right now. I'm supposed to not be on social media. So then it pushes me to be like, okay, maybe I'll talk. Like me and my dad today, we went to Trader Joe's. I totally forgot that I wasn't supposed to be on social media, and when we got in the car, I like opened up Instagram and I was like, wait a second, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to be doing this. And so then I got off, and it's pretty, I catch it quick. I'm not saying like I'll spend like an hour or whatever. I catch it quickly, but it's still those moments that make me go, oh, like that's kind of disappointing. And I feel kind of bad about it. But I'm just saying that because I'm trying to be honest with you guys. Like I'm not just doing this 5 days of no social media just for fun. I'm trying to like, I don't know, improve. So yeah, that's that. That's me being honest about it. I think that there's moments where I'm like, when I do that and I open up social media, and then I kind of have this thing where I'm like, you know what though, like I'm doing better than I would have assumed I would have been doing. I think sometimes I can be like, it's gonna be so hard to not be on social media, and then that's such a problem, but I'm actually on it less than I thought I was. So yay. But also it shows me to make time for other things, and this isn't like, I think sometimes we can view no social media days as like a punishment, like, oh, you shouldn't be on social media today or whatever, but I think it's an invitation to do other stuff, see what else you like to do. Like I know the other stuff I like to do, I just don't do it as much because of social media. So yeah, like organizing my bookshelf, something I had to do and I just didn't do, and I finally got to do it, so that was fun. Reading a lot, fun, got to do it, you know, stuff like that. And there's some other stuff, like I want to start working on a website for myself, so I'm gonna be working on that probably tomorrow. And nothing crazy, just like, you know how like in my well, I'm acting like you guys go to my Instagram bio, but in my Instagram bio I have like, I think it's called Milkshake is the app, but you make like basically like a link tree or whatever kind of thing, and it has like links to different social media platforms and all that stuff. I have not updated that in a while, so I'm not even sure, but I figured if I could have a website where I could show like all the different social media platforms that you can find me on, and different apps like Fable and Goodreads, and maybe just some other fun stuff on there, like, oh, what book I'm currently reading, and then like share my reviews, things like that. Like, I thought that would be so fun to do. So this is just an idea. This is me trying to get creative, thinking a little outside of the box, figuring out what I want to do and how I can do it. So I want to start the beginning process of that. Also, if you guys are new to my YouTube channel, I'm also a digital media and design major, so I've made websites for a few people already, and that's kind of something that I would like to do eventually, is maybe make websites for people. So I think it'd be cool to just kind of make my own and get that started. So anyways, that's a little side ramble, and maybe we'll see some of that tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna spend some time reading my Bible, spending some time with Jesus. I want to spend some time just like worshiping too, and just praying and just kind of hearing the Lord. I feel like the past few weeks prior to this one, I was having a hard time really just like dedicating time to like reading my Bible, and I don't know, it was just, I was lacking, and that's, I'm just being honest. But I was like, you know what, I really need to like be more disciplined with it, and not just because it's I have to do this, but because I really need it, and I really want to. So I've been reading Matthew. I was reading Matthew a while ago, and then I stopped and I went to a different book in the Bible and read that. But I came back to Matthew, and it's been really good. I think sometimes the timing of it was just really nice and really what I needed. So I'm glad to start reading Matthew, and it's been helpful this past week to like be kept accountable to read the Bible. Like when you have to check in with somebody, being like, have you read your Bible today? Or just being like, oh, okay, I'm gonna spend time with Jesus now. It almost like, it keeps it kind of in the front of your mind of like, oh, because someone is expecting me to say that I've spent time with Jesus, I really need to. And I think it's really helpful to have that. And I'm really grateful that I have that. So yeah, it's been good. Hi guys, it's day 3 of no social media. It's going good so far. I've showered, that's why my hair's wet. I've hung out with some of my family today, and today I had a lot of plans of things that I wanted to do, but I'm realizing now that I might not have as much time to do those things because I am basically watching some of my little cousins today, so I have to do that. And then I also want to go and get my eyebrows done. I get them threaded, so it's been a while since I've done it. I'm starting to feel gross, like I need to get it done. I don't know what it is about me and my eyebrows, but yeah, so I gotta go get those done. Hopefully today. I'm trying out a new person. I really hope it goes well, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really sad, because the last time I went to somebody, they did not do a good job. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't great, and it was like really painful, and it was just not a good experience. So I'm gonna try a different spot this time, and hoping for the best. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, I have a baseball game that I'm going to today, and I'm not a fan of baseball, but I am a fan of big fireworks, and that is why I am going, because there's gonna be really big fireworks, and 4th of July is tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so I got my eyebrows done. I've done my makeup. I'm feeling a lot better. My eyebrows, I went and, once again, I think I mentioned this is like my first time going to this person, so it was different, but I think it's gonna go good. I'm gonna try one more time to go to her again and see what happens. She left some hair in like a little further away than I'm used to, and I don't know if it's like she's trying to make my eyebrows thicker or what. day 5 of no doom scrolling. So I'm probably not gonna film like much talking for the rest of this video because it's the last day, but it's also 4th of July, and I'm just gonna be spending time with family and like stuff like that. But I'm about to go swimming, by the way, that's why I'm in my swimsuit. But I will be filming like little glimpses of my day, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope you have a happy 4th of July. Or I hope you did have one, because it's already gone by the time this video is out and you're watching it. And overall, I just hope you're having a great summer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you, and